Okay, how do we go from a situation of supernormal profit to zero economic profit? Supernormal economic profit, economic profit to zero economic profit, from the short run to the long run in perfect competition. Okay, so this is what we're trying to explain. First, you have your two graphs. You have your graph for the market or the industry and your graph for the firm. Don't forget to label them properly. Demand curve D1, supply curve S1. If you're doing this in the exam, you must then explain what D1 and S1 is. Otherwise, just write demand 1, supply 1. Find your equilibrium. Equilibrium Q1. Price P1. P1. Marginal revenue 1. And you get yourself your marginal cost curve. Set marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. Find Q star. Or in this case Q1. Okay, so producing Q1. Okay, we want to show that this firm is making a supernormal profit. Okay, if we want to show that this firm is making a supernormal profit, then we are saying to you, price is going to be greater than average total cost at Q1. So you just got to draw your average total cost curve in such a way to show that. Okay. Previous video I showed you how to do that. So let's get another color. We just draw our average total cost curve. It's going down, down, down. Touches the marginal cost curve. Goes up. And this firm will be making a supernormal profit equal to this area of the rectangle. Okay. But as we told you in the previous video, this situation is unsustainable. Eventually, you will have, let me just move this. Eventually, you will have new firms entering the industry because of our assumption of free entry. New firms will enter. As new firms enter, you will increase supply. When supply goes up and demand doesn't change, right? We're going to increase supply, but demand is not going to change. The price has to fall. The price will fall. When the price falls, marginal revenue for the individual firm will have to fall, because the individual firm is a price taker. If price falls, then there'll be a new fall price, there'll be a new line, and that line will be your new marginal revenue line. Okay, so there will be a new Q star. So now there'll be a new Q star, which in this case will be Q2. Okay, we're going to draw it in such a way that we're going to end up at zero economic profit. Okay, gotta be careful how we draw it, because I need to draw it in such a way that it touches here. Right, so it'll have to come here, and then we have a new supply curve over here. So not very easy to do without a ruler on this, so I might not get it exactly correct. I will try my best. Get to make sure it's going to touch from there. Okay, so I'm going to say there's going to be an increase in supply. New supply curve S2. This will give me new equilibrium points. Q2, that was Q1. P2, fall in price, rise in quantity. Okay. Price is a firm is a price taker, takes the P2. New marginal revenue curve. Okay. So now we are in the situation where the firm is again going to set marginal revenue equal to marginal cost, right? Marginal revenue has changed. Before it was MR1, now it is MR2, okay? And then they will find a new Q star. Okay, marginal revenue, the new one, equals marginal cost over here. So each firm will produce less. Okay, overall production has increased from Q1 to Q2. Each firm is producing less, but there are many more new firms. So even though each firm is producing less, total output has gone up. Q2. And if you notice, zero economic profit. Price equals average total cost. And there you go. That is how you end up from short run supernormal economic profit to zero economic profit. So make sure you can label the graphs properly, explain what it is, tell me what S is, what D is, explain the process, and show us how you go from supernormal economic profit to zero economic profit.